Hello there. For the next few videos, I'm gonna have to be voicing stuff over because the night that I recorded all this, my microphone repeatedly would turn on and then turn off. So, we're working with what we have because I can't really fake a reaction to reopening an Otaku Box. So let's get right into it. I'm not gonna sugarcoat or lie to you guys. These last three are, they're the last three. I've canceled my subscription, not because the product is bad, mind you, but simply just to save money for other things. I've been busy as of late. If I haven't said that already. So let's take a look at what I got into this one. I actually liked this one. This was a decent box here. I think it was number 10, an upcoming one. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head. One of them had a lot of rather useful things in it. That little phone holder is for like the gym, you'd strap it to your arm and put your phone in there. I even tested out here in a couple of seconds. It's a bit small in my opinion, I will say. If you have like one of those big Galaxy Note phones or something, it's not gonna fit. I'm just gonna put it right out there. It felt pretty solid, decent quality item and stuff. And you don't have to use it for your phone, of course. You could put your little, if you have a small enough wallet or whatever. My phone barely fit. So what is this? It's like a Galaxy 22, 23 or something. It's decent. Just I had to kind of force the zipper, though. That's my only, gripe about it, is that if you have a certain type of phone, it will not work. But otherwise, pretty good. So, setting that aside, I think. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, there's the legendary card, right, for the last few boxes. And I'm just looking at this now, but the Ragnarok card right there, my most prized possession out, it's peeking out, and luckily the camera's not good enough to capture it in high quality. Let's just say that. I think I noticed right there, I just pushed the card aside. I think I might have noticed that at the last second during recording. Might have been showing a bit of chest, let's just say. I like these little pins. I don't often use pins. I use patches more than anything and just add it to my jacket, but I guess pins are alright just to have. And actually, I do think I have a Secret Santa coming up, and the person does say they like pins, of video games and anime, so I might give them the Nezuko one there. I have a few others that, hey, I'm not going to use them. Might as well re-gift them. Ah, yes, the Revi bottle opener. I don't drink, but I don't know. It's a nice little piece. And she's a badass character. Plus, I actually just got a figure of her recently. I haven't unboxed that. I might make that a whole separate video where I unbox things I got at the last convention. A bookmark from Spike's family. I think I can use that bookmark on... I have my journal over somewhere. So I'll get some use out of that. These little Play-Doh looking figures, right? That's like the company, the Otaku Box mascot there. I think it would be nice to have, if you had enough of them, you could make like your own little board game. It could be a board game pieces or chess pieces, right? That one there looks to be like a cleric or priestess of some sort. Probably more of a priestess, because I guess some ways a cleric could be armored. Which, speaking of that, I've actually, in my LARP group, I've taken up the role of cleric. So far, so good. You know. Okay, what is next after that? I think this is where we're going to break out the scroll. Because the scrolls are always very much NSFW. I mean, they're very nice, but they're... it's like, you know... Probably can't just be casually hanging them up in the room, you know? I might just go out and sell them. There might be some people interested in them, depending on the character. Trying to censor here as much as I possibly can. Oh, this one was actually very nice. Because here I only had to censor one part. There is something, looking back at this now, there is something oddly appealing about the uneven socks for some reason. Don't ask me why. It's something very odd. And you can never really go wrong with the whole angelic look, you know? Very nice. But let's not linger on that for too long. I think in this one I was a little excited to get to the card of all things, because it is one of... The card has one of the best girls on it, in my opinion. And for anyone who's watched Monster Musume, you already know who it is. Sips coffee. Literally, I have some coffee here. I think actually, you know, during an anime club meeting way back in community college, people asked me of like who my favorite waifu was from that series. I went downstairs to the Starbucks and I came back with coffee. You know, and so they asked me again. I said, and I just drank the coffee. I said, "I've already told you." You know, context clues and everything. And it took them forever to catch on. And they're like, "Oh, so that's who." Oh, I'm like, yeah. Just a cup of coffee. There's your answer. Having to censor 2 parts of this card because it is a very explicit card. I'm actually going to look at that right now. Okay. She's beautiful. I think I have a meme where I like created of like a knight with, I got the Templar helmet. It's like, forgive me. He's like knelt down, right? And it's like, forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. And then me just wearing like a simple nightgown. It's like a robe and stuff. It's like, forgive me, Father, for I have simped. And then the priest is like, for whom, my son? For Lady Rhaenyra, Father. And I've cut it to like a picture of her in a wedding dress. And then it cuts back to the priest, good choice, my son. And the knight's like, wait, what? And then it's just, good choice. You know, the priest is in on it. It's funnier. I might try to put it at the end of this video. It'd be a hilarious thing if I still have it saved somewhere. It's a simple meme, but I'm proud of it. Imagine her in like a nun outfit, Sister Rhaenyra. I'm probably pronouncing her name wrong, but it's just, I don't know, it's how I've always pronounced it. Rhaenyra? Anyway, back to the actual video at hand. Unboxing the figure that came with this, Priestess of Thunder. I read this description on the card, and I nearly had a panic attack. because it was mentioning, oh, she's a strong woman, she survived, and, it shows her resolve and her everything. Yeah, here I am reading the card. But then it says, like, she did all of this at only the age of 10. And I'm like, wait, hold on. Does this mean the character is currently, this figure is aged 10? Or is this, like, a representation of her at age 20 or whatever, but that's just like a backstory mentioning that she survived at the age of 10 or something. I don't know. But I'm just kind of like, I hope I don't go to jail by showing this, and even though she looks like an adult, she's 10, like some weird anime logic, Because I don't know. I'm uncomfortable around that kind of thing, man. Yeah, you have like the lolly and Shota type people. Man, that I am genuinely uncomfortable around that. That's just me, though. This is, again, okay, so I'm going to go on about this probably several times throughout these next few videos, but I like figures like this, right? They are simple. There's a simplicity to them. Like, they have the nice detail, and they are, the bright color makes them eye-catching, but they're simple in design. They're not all extravagant, and, I don't know how to describe it. I don't have the words for it, but the major part is that how she's sitting down like that, how she's knelt, there's no need for an extra base, right? You don't need to attach her to any metal pegs on a base or anything. And I really like that. You can just literally set her down on a shelf and you're done. It's like it's sort of minimalistic in a way, right? And even though she has like the wings and stuff, it doesn't seem to take up that much space. It's not like I got Azur Akagi up there on my top shelf. That's a big figure. Of course, it's a whole different scale figure, but the way it's flared out and everything takes up a lot of space. And a close-up here, pretty good detail for such a small and more affordable end of the figures. And I do like the two different wings there, kind of angel and demon thing going on. Which, of course, I don't know this character, so I'm just going off the appearance. I think it looks pretty cool. And it's also something I just realized. The demon side, her leg is more exposed, more seductive. The angel side is covered and more conservative. I think that's a little bit of, correlation there. Giving into lust versus not giving into it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just reading into it too much. But that is about it for this box, I do believe. But yeah, it's just like the Rem figure from I think box number 5 or 6, where again it was a very simple, just sit it down. There's no need for a base or anything, and it's nice. I think also it's the sitting posture, since it's not so tall, right? It helps with the space issue. But that will be it for this video. I hope everyone is doing alright. For those that you stopped by, I thank you. I hope y'all had a good Thanksgiving and survived Black Friday, and you're surviving through school and or work or whatever life throws at you. And I hope you have a good rest of your week. Good night. Until next time.